Hello everyone, it's Pierre here, Piotr Fissner. How are you doing, guys? Hello. We'll talk today about this TV and the side COF issue. And the microscope is in the left corner of the telly. You can see that where it is here. Yes, this is a COF. This COF, it's out. And I'll switch off the light. And let's talk about it. Okay, so I'll switch to the photos and I'll tell you a bit of a story about it. You see, so this is the mark. The other COFs didn't have any mark. That was the only one which had a mark. So when I've touched it, I almost burned myself. It was super hot, you know, like I felt the pain for a few minutes. It's really super hot. Now the story is that the customer asked me to replace the backlight. Okay, well, regular job, nothing too serious, just, you know, backlight. Okay, no problem. I bought a new one as always, because, you know, I'm replacing all backlight, not a few diodes, so that the customer can come back in a week for the same problem. So I did replace it. Oh, it was easily bent and broken, you can see. So yeah, that shouldn't, because that's a chip. That shouldn't go like that. So it was burnt for real, the mark which we've seen. So yeah. So I did order that, I replaced that, and all good. I'm switching it on, and suddenly, you know, it wasn't even back to case. It was just, you know, like the display was on, but either during handling of this job, or it was a fault of this. I don't know. You know, it happened that the display started to flicker and shadow. So partially these signals didn't go properly through the COF. And let's go back to the pictures. Well, I said to the customer knows, you see that's the model 5223-FCBQU. I removed that, you see, it's really darker on one side here, yeah, and you see that's the model here that take out from here, from this area here. Then I wet it with an alcohol. I've got special chemical for this, but for this one alcohol was doing fine, so I didn't have to even grab that one. And then I start to peel it off. You need to be really gentle. It's super easy to damage something here, or, you know, or just do bad, yes. So you really have to be careful, but you need to take out all of this adhesive, that's conductive adhesive. And then suddenly, you know, the picture was at the top disturbed. It's blurry, but you get the idea. The top COF disconnected here. Now this shadowing is, I mean, these diodes, I don't know, is it the polarizer wrong or something? That doesn't matter, because it's not a fix anyway. Okay, well, I'm back to myself. So unless I will replace this one, and I will see if all the signals are present, because you've got those small dots. I don't know if you can see those dots. You can't probably, but we've got them on the pictures. You've seen them all here on this video, for instance, on this photo. Yes, those are different signals, LVDS signals, which are, you know, like, if you know it, VGH, VGL, yes, etc. Yeah, so those are the signals. And if I wouldn't see this chip cracked, yes, but there would be no signal in this section, then of course I would start to cut off these signals. Yes, first one was scrap them, then see voltages on all of them, then I could recognize which signal is which, you know, if you see minus, which one it is, minus volts, yes, plus, depend how much plus volts do you have, so you would know which LVDS roughly signal it is, and you could match them all. But because I've seen this crack, I didn't want to, you know, like damage or burn mark, yes, because that's what's looking like a burn mark. I didn't want to leave it over there anyway. And yes, so customer said that, oh, he's really not happy and he won't be able to give me a positive review. And I said, well, look, first foremost, when I'm not fixing, I'm not charging, so I've wasted those hours myself. Second foremost, I did pay for the petrol myself, I did pay for those LEDs. Now when I need to take them out, I can damage, it's easy to damage those glasses, so I need to be really careful and remove it longer, so I will waste more time. Then I need to apply my double-sided adhesive tape, which is special for the heat, yes, that's a special tape which I'm using. It's not a regular double-sided tape, it's a tape for the backlight and for other things which is more hotter than the regular environment. So because I need to now remove them, apply this tape, you know, then I will have even more work at the end, yes. So I've spent already on this telly about 3 hours, and if I want to do everything, I'll spend about 5, plus going to him, coming back, handling everything. That's extra loss for me, yes. I might never sell these LEDs as well back again, yes. If I won't sell these LEDs, guess what? In that case, I'm in a loss as well, yes. So it's not only that customer have lost something here, like the faulty telly, yes, because he would sell faulty telly maybe for a few quid if somebody would want to buy it, or if no, he would just bin it, yes, and would go and get another one. Whereas myself, I've got several hours of loss, and I will have several more now to take it apart, to take the how you call it, take the backlight out. Or if customer would say, you know, like, keep it, I would try to get this one. It's only 40 odd pence plus about 2-3 pounds for the delivery charge from AliExpress, this model 5223 FCBQU, or get another display, maybe crushed or something, and get this side COF from that telly, yes. And I've got as well double-sided this adhesive tape, which I'm using my irons for the those T-irons. Those ones, yes. So then I'm using them to just it's more, yeah, I've got 3. One is damaged here. They didn't want me to send it. I'm not using it, it's just emergency. That was never used, don't have even this, but as an emergency it's okay. So as you see, it's a lot of work, yes. I won't get paid more for sure. Even if I would fix it, you know, I'll get paid my regular amount. So no. And the customer said that I can keep this telly first for £100, then he lowered down to £30. Plus there is one extra story on top of that, because you don't know who it is, I can tell. The story is the story, yes. Somebody say, oh, is it true? Well, for me it is true, yes. But what I want to say is, this customer received from me, because of that issue, a second telly, but we had a bad luck. And now I've got a bad luck, you know, like customer is okay, he receives spare TV on a time of repair, 4K, not full HD like this one, but 4K with some issues on the screen. But unfortunately, either during the transport or there was additional fault and this TV have died. Then this customer said that he will try to fix it, yes, so then he got some guy and he will try to fix it. Well, unfortunately, yes, it turns out to be a no-go. and customer said that he's fed up. Yes, so well, if he's fed up, I'm never fed up. I always want to find why something is faulty. Yes, that's what drives me. And I wanted to literally help him. Yes, I wanted to just make it working if possible. Now I know what's the fault. Now I know that the side COF blow up for whatever reason, because I didn't put the frame. I would think that maybe when I've placed the frame, then I've done something. But because I didn't put the frame and I've tested, I'm always trying to do this way, not put all telly back into pieces and then test it, but try to turn on as quick as possible to test it and then put the frame. Because if I would have it open and didn't have this frame on top of that, yes, this, then I would know that I've caused it with putting the frame down, and I'm watching always because I've done it in the past with my telly. So I wanted to make sure by having this extra step of quality assurance that I've done everything right. And if no, I know exactly what's the fault and I can quickly diagnose it. Yes, maybe fix it even if possible. So yes, I was unlucky, and now I will have to pick up faulty TV. Yes, have a faulty Samsung as well, either to repair or to recycle, I don't know. So I will have job with that one, and now I've got a job with this one, and nobody is happy. Yes, and for sure customer is in the same situation. He got faulty TV. The deposit which he made for the spare TV will be paid back, so customer is not losing here anything, only he just have his faulty TV not fixed. Yes, and that would be the case anyway if he wouldn't call me. Yes, that wouldn't change anything. So in that case, customer is not worsen. You know what I mean? It's like customer is in the same situation. He's got a faulty TV. Oh well, I've got a faulty TV. If I wouldn't call Peter, I would still have a faulty TV. But you know what? Most of the people don't fix their tellies. Most of the people bend their tellies. Yes, so what loss customer has for real? Yes, only moaning. Only being grumpy, being rude, to be true, because I don't remember. That's a first customer, yes, first customer who's making such trouble. None of other all other customers, when seen, because I'm making photos, I'm making videos, I'm making documentation, I'm always polite. Yes, they are saying, Peter, you know what, I would bin it anyway, but I thought of you because I've seen somebody either recommending you, or I find you on Google, or I find you on Facebook or somewhere. Yes, then I wanted to give it a try. I knew that it's faulty, so I knew that if you will be able, you'll fix it. If you won't be able, or it's not worth, you won't fix it. Yes, whereas this customer in particular is a pain. You can say that openly. It's a pain. None of other customers weren't pain to this level as this customer is, because telling you that, oh, now I'm in a loss, I would have fixed it. No, that was a bad luck, and what can you do about the bad luck? You either have a luck or you don't have luck. If you get a lot of luck, you can go play in lotto. Yes, and if you don't have a lot of luck, what can you do? Is you just move on. Yes, be an adult, don't be a child, don't be childish. That's my opinion. Yes. And now if this customer will place me negative feedback, for what? I was always polite, I never caused a problem, I've offered spare device on a time of repair, he've agreed to it. I said that if there will be any issues, I will pay 100% back. I collect that telly. If anything will be wrong with the spare TV, as long as the screen won't be damaged, yes, I can take it back, even faulty, that's okay. Yes, I still pay back everything. And so I will go now and I will do it. Yes, he still wanted to fix this one. I did try, I did open it. You see what's the problem, the COF side COF issue, and I found it even on AliExpress. It's a month of waiting. Yes, so yeah, either customer will want to fix it or we'll just call it a day. If I will replace this, there might be one of those points you've seen as well shorted, so that means one of those signals can not go through, and I'll need to cut them off as well. Yes, so that might be additional job on top of that. So I don't know what this customer wants. I'll wait on the answer, and then I'll put back this telly to pieces, either with the new backlight or with the old backlight. Yes, because I'm fed up with this customer to the point that I found the issue, and I don't care if I'll fix it anymore or not. If somebody is nice and polite, I'm going off my way. Today customer will come for the Sony Telly TV. I said, look, it's not worth for me fixing it, but if you want to do anything about it, you know, like fixing it yourself, no problem. You know the fault, which is probably the fault. You don't have a warranty, but if you want to make sure that that's the fault and you want to order parts, then you would have to, you know, just try to do it yourself. If you plan to do it yourself, because now you know the fault, you've asked me to diagnose it and I have diagnosed it. So you can either do it at your premises, wherever you want it, however you want it, or you can come here, use my table, use my tools, use my knowledge whenever you're stuck somewhere, and you can do it. I'll be doing some, I've got PlayStation 5 here to do, so I'll be doing the PlayStation 5, yes, and he can do that one. Look, I'm going extra mile for customers, yes, and still I've got sometimes those types of customers, yes. Well, it's unfortunate, you know, that some of the people, they think they are cool, they think they are nice, yes, but I think you get the point. It's not being nice, because nice person would say, you know what, this was an old telly and this was faulty anyway, and I did give it a chance, it's not fixed, you know what, have it, or something, yes. And if no, yes, if no, they would just say, okay, you know what, just give it back and that's it, yes. But not like that, guys, not like that. Anyways, I thought I'll share that with you. I hope you've got a lesson out of it. Yes, I don't like to fix tellies most of the time, and yes, I'm doing it only because of my customers, because most of the customers are great and they are respectful. They are even leaving tips because I'm quite cheap, I can say. Plus they know I'm training other people to fix electronics, so they appreciate it. They even donate faulty electronics to me, yes, which sometimes it serves as a spare parts for the repair, sometimes it just lying for years, yes. But that's it in this video. I hope you've learned something out of it. I hope you've got a good example that not all the time we can do everything. I still would like to help that customer, but he said he's fed up with fixing, yes, so I don't think I'll be fixing it anymore. I found the issue. He asked me originally to find the issue, and I said I'm charging for finding the issue, so even legally speaking, yes, I found the fault, actually 2 faults, and I've diagnosed it, yes. So legally speaking, I've done everything, and he won't even pay me for that. So, plus he read terms and conditions which are saying that even the display can be damaged because that's 2 to 3 millimeters thick. So even that one can damage, and I'm not taking responsibility if that will happen. I will only lose the time and customer will only lose the telly, and that's it, yes. So you see, safe and sound. Thank you guys for watching. See you in the next video. If possible, let's fix them all. See you in the next video. Bye bye.